One time, Dinah, the daughter of Leah, whom she had borne to Yaakov, went out to visit the local girls. And Shechem, the son of Hamor the Hivi, the local ruler, saw her, grabbed her, raped her, and humiliated her. But actually, he was strongly attracted to Dinah, the daughter of Yaakov. He fell in love with the girl and tried to win her affection. Shechem spoke with his father Hamor and said, "Get this girl for me. I want to have her as my wife." When Yaakov heard that he had defiled Dinah, his daughter, his sons were with his livestock in the field. So Yaakov restrained himself until they came. Hamor, the father of Shechem, went out to Yaakov to speak with him, just as Yaakov's sons were coming in from the field. When they heard what had happened, the men were saddened and were very angry at the outrage this man had committed against Israel by raping Yaakov's daughter, something that is simply not done. But Hamor said to them, "My son Shechem's heart is set on your daughter. Please, give her to him as his wife, and intermarry with us. Give your daughters to us, and take our daughters for yourselves. You will live with us. The land will be available to you. You'll live, do business, and acquire possessions here." Then Shechem said to her father and brothers, "Only accept me, and I will give whatever you tell me as a large bride price as you like. I'll pay whatever you tell me. Just let me marry the girl." The sons of Yaakov answered Shechem and Hamor his father deceitfully, because he had defiled Dinah, their sister. They said to him, "We can't do it, because it would be a disgrace to give our sister to someone who hasn't been circumcised. Only on this condition will we consent to what you are asking, that you become like us and having every male among you get circumcised. Then we'll give our daughter to you, and we'll take your daughters for ourselves, and we'll live with you and become one people. But if you won't do as we say and get circumcised, then we'll take our daughter and go away." What they said seemed fair to Hamor and Shechem, the son of Hamor. The young man did not put off doing what he asked him, even though he was the most respected member of his family, of his father's family, because he had so much wanted Yaakov's daughter. Hamor and Shechem, his father, came to the entrance of their city and spoke with the leading men. "These people are peaceful toward us, therefore let them live in the land and do business in it. For, as you can see, the land is large enough for them. Let us take their daughters as wives for ourselves, and we'll give them our daughters. But the people will consent to live with us and become one people, only on this condition, that every male among us gets circumcised, as they themselves are circumcised. Won't their cattle, their possessions, and all their animals be ours? Only let's consent, do what they ask, and let them live with us." Everyone going out the city's gate listened to Hamor and Shechem his son. So every male was circumcised, every one that went out of the gate of the city. On the third day after the circumcision, when they were in pain, two of Yaakov's son Shimon and Levi, Dinah's brother, took their swords, boldly descended on the city, slaughtered all the males. They killed Hamor and Shechem his sons with their swords, took Dinah out of Shechem's house, and left. Then the sons of Yaakov entered over the dead bodies of those who had been slaughtered and plundered the city in reprisal for defiling their sister. They took their flocks, cattle, donkeys, and everything else, whether in the city or in the field, everything they owned. Their children, their wives, they took captive, and they looted whatever was in the houses. But Yaakov said to Shimon and Levi, "You have caused me trouble by making me stink in the opinion of their local inhabitants, the Canaani and the Perizzite. Since I don't have many people, they'll align themselves together against me and attack me, and I will be destroyed, I and my household." They replied, "Should we let our sister be treated like a whore?" God said to Yaakov, "Get up, go up to Bet-El and live there, and make there an altar to God, who appeared to you when you fled Esau, your brother." Then Yaakov said to his household and all the others with him, "Get rid of the foreign gods that you have with you. Purify yourselves and put on fresh clothes. We're going to move on and go up to Bet-El. There I'll build an altar to God, who answered me when I was in such distress and stayed with me wherever I went." They gave Yaakov all the foreign gods in their possession and the earrings they were wearing, and Yaakov buried them under the pistachio tree near Shechem. While they were traveling, a terror from God fell upon the cities around them, so that none of them pursued the sons of Yaakov. Yaakov and all the people with him arrived in Luz, that is, Bet-El, in the land of Canaan. He built an altar there and called the place El Bet-El, God of Bet-El, because it was there that God was revealed to him, the time when he was fleeing from his brother. Then Deborah, Rivka's nurse, died. She was buried below Bet-El under the oak, which was given the name Elon Bahut, oak of weeping. After Yaakov arrived from Paddan Aram, God appeared to him again and blessed him. God said to him, "Your name is Yaakov, but you will be called Yaakov no longer. Your name will be Israel." Thus he named him Israel. God further said to him, "I am El Shaddai. Be fruitful and multiply. A nation indeed, a group of nations will come to you. Kings will be descended from you. Moreover, the land I give to Abraham and Yitzhak, I will give to you, and I will give the land to your descendants after you." Then God went up from there where he had spoken with him. Yaakov set up a standing stone in the place where he had spoken to him, a stone pillar. Then he poured out a drink offering on it, and poured oil on it. Yaakov called the place where God spoke with him Bet-El. Then they traveled on from Bet-El, and while there was still some distance to go before arriving to Arphat, Rachel went into labor, and she had great difficulty with it. While she was undergoing this hard labor, the midwife said to her, "Don't worry, this is also a son for you." But she died in childbirth. As she was dying, she named her son Ben-Oni, son of my grief. But his father named him Ben-Yomin, son of right hand, son of the south. So Rachel died, and she was buried on the way to Arphat, that is, Bet-Lechem. Yaakov set up a standing stone on her grave, in the standing stone of Rachel's grave, to this day. Israel continued to travel and pitched his tent on the side of the Migdal Eder. It was while Israel was living in the land that Reuven went and slept with Bilhah, his father's concubine, and Israel heard about it. Yaakov had 12 sons. The sons of Leah were Reuven, Yaakov's firstborn, Shimon, Levi, Yehuda, Yisachar, and Zebulun. The sons of Rachel were Joseph and Binoim. The sons of Bilhah, Rachel's slave girl, were Dan and Naphtali. The sons of Zilpah, Leah's slave girl, were Gad and Asher. These were Yaakov's sons, born to him in Paddan Aram. Yaakov came home to his father Yitzhak at Mamre, near Kiryat Arba, also known as Hebron, where Abraham and Yitzhak had lived as foreigners. Yitzhak lived to be 180 years old when he breathed his last, died, and was gathered to his people, an old man full of years, and his sons Esau and Yaakov buried him. This is the genealogy of Esau, that is, Edom. Esau chose Canaanite women as his wives: Adah, the daughter of Elon the Hittite, Ohivelama, the daughter of Anah, the daughter of Zivoni, a Hivi, and Basmat, Yishmael's daughter, sister of Navoiot. Adah bore Esau Eliphaz, Basmat bore Reuel, and Ohivima bore Yeush, Yalam, and Korach. These were the sons of Esau born to him in the land of Canaan. Esau took his wives, his sons and daughters, the others of his household, the cattle and other animals, and everything else he owned, which he had acquired in the land of Canaan, and went off to a country distant from his brother Yaakov. From their possessions had become too great for them to live together, and the countryside through which they were traveling couldn't support so much livestock. So Esau lived in the hill country of Seir. Esau is Edom. This is the genealogy of Esau, the father of Edom, in the hill country of Seir. The names of Esau's sons were Eliphaz, the son of Edah, the wife of Esau, and Reuel, the son of Basmat, the wife of Esau. The son of Eliphaz were Teman, Omer, Zepho, Gitam, and Kenaz. Timnah was a concubine of Eliphaz, Esau's son, and she bore Eliphaz Elimelech. These were the descendants of Adah, Esau's wife. The sons of Reuel were Nachath, Zerach, Shema, and Mizah. These were the sons of Basmat, Esau's wife. These were the sons of Ohivilima, the daughter of Anah, the daughter of Zivon, Esau's wife. She bore to Esau Yeush, Yalam, and Korach. The chieftains of the sons of Esau were the sons of Eliphaz, the firstborn of Esau, and the chieftains of Teman, Omer, Zepho, Kenaz, Korach, Gitam, and Elimelech. These were the chieftains' descendants from Eliphaz in Edom and from Adah. The sons of Reuel, Esau's son, were the chieftains of Nachath, Zerach, Shema, and Mizah. These were the chieftains' descendants from Reuel, in the land of Edom, and from Basmat, Esau's wife. The sons of Ohivah, Esau's wife, were chieftains of Yeush, Yalam, and Korach. These were the chieftains' descendants from Oholibamah, the daughter of Anah, Esau's wife. These were the descendants of Esau, that is, Edom, and these were the chieftains. These were the descendants of Seir the Hori, the local inhabitants: Lotan, Shoval, Zva'an, Anah, Dashan, Etzer, and Dishan. These were the chieftains' descendants from Hori, the people of Seir in the land of Edom. The sons of Lotan were Hori, Heman, Latan's sister, Timnah. The sons of Shoval were Elvan, Menachat, Evel, Shpho, and Aman. The sons of Sivoan were Aha, Anah. This is the Anah, were found hot springs in the desert while pasturing his father Zvono's donkeys. The children of Anah were Dashan and Ohilivamah, the daughter of Anah. The sons of Dashan were Hamdan, Eshban, Yithran, and Karan. The sons of Etzer were Bilhan, Zaavan, and Akan. The sons of Dasher were Utz and Aran. These were the chieftains' descendants from Hori, the chieftains of Lotan, Shovel, Zvon, Anah, Dashan, Etzer, and Dishan. These were the chieftains' descendants from the Hori by their clans in Seir, following the kings who reigned in the land of Edom before the king had reigned over the people of Israel. Bela, the son of Bor, reigned in Edom. The name of the city was Dunhava. When Bela died, Yavav, the son of Zerach from Botra, reigned in his place. When Yavav died, Husham from the land of Temani reigned in his place. When Husham died, Hadad, the son of Badad, who killed Midian in the field of Ma'ov, reigned in his place. The name of the city was Avit. When Hadad died, Shimla and Masrikah reigned in his place. When Shimla died, Shaul of Rehovet by the river reigned in his place. When Shaul died, Baal Hanan, the son of Akbor, reigned in his place. When Baal Hanan died, Hadar reigned in his place. The name of the city was Pau, and his wife's name was Metavel, the daughter of Matrid, the daughter of Mezahav. These are the names of the chieftains, descendants from Esau, according to their clans, places, and names, the chieftains of Timnah, Alva, Yetet, Ohivlema, Elah, Pinon, Kenaz, Timan, Mithzor, Megdil, and Iram. These are the chieftains of Edom according to their settlements in the land they own. This is Esau, the father of Edom.